Hey, you. A show, then this. Oh. Which act in a show do you prefer? So greedy. It's a tough choice, isn't it? Do you know which act? But 6. The part in which... Yes, it is. My child, that is precisely when I have the princess, and the curtain falls forever. Her madness, nodding elegantly to every gentleman she meets. Next page. In a transparent room under an unyielding limelight, her dignity... No, not sleep. That's when the star falls into... Or found eternal peace. Her world... I'd say she's a great... My dear. Only one act of a play. Oh, fix your collar, darling.
Meine Damen und Herren, willkommen! On behalf of the General Medical Association, it is as we can see, dear friends, the era of science. Now, please allow me to introduce the patient again, Miss Isolde von Dietersdorf. She's been living a miserable life due to hysteria. As we all know, mental illness is taking an The tragedies are piling up, and our dear lady. Thanks to the development of medical science, we can again be The medical use of electricity dates back.
Isolde? The youngest daughter of the Dietersdorf? Oh, no wonder she volunteered. The treatment should do wonders for her. You know there's something wrong with that family. I heard her mother stabbed old Dietersdorf in the temple with a brass needle and killed every maid in the room. That thing's even made it into the curio market. I had not even...
The family seems to be cursed. So far, no one's ever lived past the age of 40.
He killed himself? Right?
Well, the artist did what an artist would do.
You know what? My uncle works for the police.
Gosh! Good thing he didn't have to suffer all that pain before he died. Poor boy. But the girl... Oh, she's less for...
Lunatics. The whole family is a bunch of lunatics.
Manners, sir. This is Vienna where we could...
I sincerely hope that Isolde can put...
You know what they say? Talent and hysteria go hand in hand.
Right, please. The treatment will now begin. Are you ready, Miss Dietersdorf?
Yes. I'm ready. Please.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Calm down, my lady. Just hang in there. Perseverance is a virtue.
Yeah.
Good. Now we'll begin stage 2. The voltage will be slightly increased. Please get ready, Miss Dietersdorf.
No!
Stage 3, an even higher voltage.
Enough!
Forgive the interruption, Dr. Schwartz, but I need you to stop the treatment immediately. can't help but to question your methods, as well as the methods of the General Medical Association. Your electroshock therapy is a gross unless, of course, you intend to use...
Even so, this is a conference meant for The new electroshock therapy is not what you know from the last century. My treatment is supported by systemic, serious, and reliable... Well, you are. Correct me if I'm wrong. As far as I know, you don't even have a medical degree. Anyway, in order to have a more professional conversation, I suggest...
No, Dr. Schwartz. This conversation has nothing to do with my... How can you not see that she's suffering? Have you been thoroughly brain...
Oh, you won't. Please allow me to reiterate. Your objection is of no use, and it is even harmful to the patient's... But we always welcome debate.
As I understand it, Mr. Sigmund Freud published his studies on hysteria in 1895. He believes that hysteria was a psychological disorder caused... His trauma theory explains that the patient's personal life experiences were the real cause. It makes much more sense to analyze the patient's traumas than to harm their body. As to whether his theory is advanced enough, you can read The Totem and Taboo, which he published last year.
What? Freud. Freud, the man who told people to marry their mothers and kill their fathers. It took him 17 years to become a professor, for God's sake. Miss Clara, I've tolerated your immature antics, and I always welcome advice and opinion. You insult me as a gentleman, and you insult my reputation.
What? Dr. Schwartz, I did not mean to insult you.
Miss Dittersdorf, she's unconscious.
How?
Get her off the chair, now!
Move! Oh, move! Shoot, are you blind or did you hit me on purpose?
Hey, hello. Do you know how to control this thing? It always drifts on my bed at night. I just sit back for a week.
Just remove your brain. Problem solved.
That makes sense. How come I didn't think of...
Oh, you're so welcome, pal. I'd wipe my eyes more often if I were you. Just do something to get that black snot. The good news is, the persons in charge of this place are all... The bad news, the one in charge right now is not a person!
Hello, Researcher Medicine Pocket. Your meal allowance is being deducted to pay for door repair.
I don't care, Buckethead. Do your work.
You could have called me from your lab terminal. The technology...
Then how am I supposed to know whether my report... Congrats on the one and only You should thank the hatted cuckoo. Damn it! What are you doing? Are you even listening to me?
My apologies. If I understand it correctly, this is your #1
You always carry a face in your...
You are welcome. It is our duty to learn. I received some letters of complaint. They asked me to develop 75% of the complaints mentioned they did not want to see a I am glad that you are one of the other 25%, Researcher Medicine Pocket.
You know what? I don't mind if you keep that face on, as long as you let me.
Regarding your second request, I have read your report.
Then what's the point? It's like trying to get this.
It is too early to conclude that the mask does not contain it. Besides, the situation in Laplace is not as bad as you. Fortunately, the rehabilitation center has extensive...
Yes! Ball pens!
Extensive experience, huh?
That is right. I am glad you have noticed our efforts. We have...
Haha. So this is the logic of a machine, huh? Humans are as expendable in the lab as...
Your opinion surprises me. As for the original ritual, you are not the first researcher to make this suggestion. We have dispatched investigators and...
Field... What?
Field Agent Administration. If you have not heard of the name before, most...
Right. That team of The thought of people being thrown around like garbage makes me feel... Looks like face-to-face conversation does solve problems. Let me guess. The blue dots are good news, huh?
Correct. They represent the safe areas immune.
North America. I should have gone there for a walk in the park.
I have to say, Researcher Medicine Pocket, even...
I suggest you install an indicator on your humor
Yes.
All right. Not privy to the information. And this here... Yellow. That's the agency. What's all the fuss about? Don't tell me there's a...
No sightings of large marine. This is where Timekeeper and her team are right now. By the way, it seems you can...
I see your efforts on improving your sense of humor.
Back to business. Timekeeper and her team are in a bit of a situation.
Classified. I know what's going on. In this place, they're in big trouble.
What are they? Hope did not tell us about these things! Get away from me, you arcane fiends!
Marcus? Marcus?
I'm sorry, Madam Hoffman. I was reading the newspaper.
I know I told you to practice your arcane skills more, but I just told you the oath to secrecy for this mission. Level 2 and...
Remember the field. Never disclose any information about the storm. Never build unnecessary connections with the current. Never contact or interfere with the insignificant. Stay out of their life. And why is the stupid train...
Did I really say that?
Yes, in a low voice, after the last random stop.
You have a talent for multitasking, I'll give you that.
Yes, Madam Hoffman. I'm so sorry.
Laplace has analyzed the information from the field agent squad and suggested several critical points on where the storm may arrive. One of them is Vienna. The history guards have reported sightings of Menace leaders there. Considering they will probably do the same things they did in 19...
It's okay, Madam Hoffman. I am fully prepared. I've been waiting for my first field mission since I joined the...
No need to thank me, Investigator Marcus. This time we will track down Menace. That's why I said your arcane skill reading...
Yes, understood.
I know how lucky you must feel for returning to your era. After being isolated from the outside world, I will take you to Romania and visit the orphanage where you used to live.
I'll do my best, Madam Hoffman. By the way, how's the Timekeeper doing on Agent Island?
Marcus, have you already forgotten what I just told you? This is a...
But it's in the news. Unknown island appears on the agency. Forces ownership over island causing conflict. Austro-Hungarian Empire and Russia. Madam Hoffman, the increased turmoil could...
That is not our problem. The headquarters will sense now. Just focus on our destination. Vienna. Time to get out. Grab your luggage.
it is. The nut creamy chocolate cake, the buttery ganache, and the delicious created by the ingenious apprentice Franz Sacher in 1832, renowned throughout the world. The dessert of Vienna, Sachertorte. My first time seeing a real one. How should I cut it? If I cut straight, the cake will get mushy. If I cut sideways, I'll miss out on it. What if I eat it in one bite? No, how unrefined. The director, I have to think carefully. There must be some other way. Remember all your training, Investigator Marcus. This is the most Oh no.
But
No, nothing. Thank you for deciding for me.
what's with the tears, Marcus?
The cake is way too sweet.
According to the plan, the head of the Vienna branch would pick us up and guide us through. Our train was 2 hours late. That being the case, our Mr. Carl should have been waiting for 2 hours, but so far there is no sign of any gentle...
So Mr. Carl is also more than 2 hours late.
A clever deduction. Let us hope otherwise. I'll go check if he got here before us.
I bet that island is a secret base of the Dulantan. A friend of mine is in the Navy. He saw a ship. War is coming, friend.
No. How does that explain the arcane creatures over there? I'd say it's never been discovered before. Like the Celtic the arcanum has declined after... You're not fit to be human if you don't understand what that island means to us, my friend.
Secret base. Fascinating. I need to write this down.
Miss, could you show me your papers, please?
Ah, right. I'm sorry. My friend has it. Could you hold on a minute? I am an arcanist sent from the headquarters of the St. Pavlov Foundation.
Arcanist? Then you come with us, miss. Hands up and be quiet. Bring over the golems! We have an unregistered arcanist.
Huh?
Marcus?
Sir, please listen to me.
Don't let her get away!
Nothing unexpected. Fun.
Sterilize.
Yes, I know.
Get out of here.
Time for a special massage.
My toes. Wear gloves. Oh, hi.
What? You don't recognize conventional choice. What about now?
Sterilize.
One down.
I'm ready. Go! 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 Hop!
Need me to get you guys an ambulance?
Huh? It's already over?
What is happening? At ease, gents. Allow me to explain. This respectable lady is most definitely not. Ah, Miss Hoffman! So, this no spy would be stupid enough to carry an entire case of papers in public. So we'll be all gentlemen.
The gentlemen in Vienna have become exceedingly sensitive, and their pride was almost destroyed by the Riddle case. The man was even head of... Sorry, Marcus. I should have told you that, as your supervisor. The belief that arcanists cannot cast arcane skills without the ability to speak. So old and superstitious. Can we dispel it now, Mr. Carl?
I have to remind you, Miss Hoffman, that theoretically we have to go, but whatever, who cares? They shouldn't have treated a young lady. Relax. This was just a minor incident. You'll never find another place as tolerant as Vienna. All registered arcanists can come and go as they... Oh, speaking of registered arcanists, could you show me her arcanum license?
Arcanum license?
Yes, ladies from the headquarters. Even so, I'm more than willing to skip some unnecessary...
I don't think the headquarters issues such a license. No one told us to apply for one.
Oh, there must be some mistake. All arcanists entering Europe, Austria enacted this policy in 1756. We abolished it in 1868. Perhaps this lady knows something. Miss Marcus?
Yes?
You are an arcanist, even though you're sent by the headquarters, correct? Show it to me then. Your arcanum license.
Marcus is my assistant on this mission, Mr. Carl. She's not. It is me, the one in charge. That you...
Oh, lady from headquarters, don't get me wrong. I didn't mean to use...
I have a... Here.
Oh.
Is everything okay, Mr. Carl? Is it not a...
Oh, yes, it's a perfectly good license. You should have shown it to me sooner. It would have saved us a lot of trouble.
I'm so sorry to have wasted your time.
Speaking of which, no offense, but you are 2 hours and 15 minutes late, Mr. Carl.
My apologies. The Minister of Finance and I had a...
You were having lunch when you were supposed to be here. We agree?
Relax, lady from the headquarters. You're just not used to this pace around here. Look at this industrialization and so-called modern design. Please forgive the train staff, the sewer workers and the plumbers. It is their right to be a little... In the end, you didn't wait too long, and I got to enjoy my lunch. It all worked out, right? So, why was your train late?
It crashed into a deer.
Tragic. All right. Forgive this old Carl for his minor mistake, ladies. So it wouldn't have been so embarrassing if headquarters had sent us manpower instead of taking it.
I am also on the job, Mr. Carl. Should I include your complaints in the report?
No. That's okay. It's just a group of lunatics banished to an island. They're arcane. Only a few would believe that it has any real influence on Vienna. The Megars and the Bohemians are already giving us a headache. Arcanists.
But aren't you in charge of the registration and management of Arcanists?
Well, first of all, isn't my loyalty to His Majesty and the Empire? Before you use the title Head of the Vienna Branch to define me, I am first and foremost an honored citizen of Vienna, and I serve our great Emperor, lady.
And I thought you said this was a tolerant city.
Oh, yes. We are responsible for dealing with the problems caused by the Arcanists, just as we deal with the Megars and the Bohemians. All right. That's the Venerable Vienna branch of the St. Pavlov Foundation, over there. Let's go.
Mr. Call is very different from the staff of the...
In fact, most of the time the branch members aren't. We need them as a buffer between the Foundation and the local governments. They can help us maintain peace in the human world. But you can't ask too much of them. Not all of them are cosmopolitans. That's why we shouldn't disclose classified info that still hurt.
Oh, it feels much better now.
Good. Marcus, did you already have that license before you joined the Foundation?
Yes. I carried it with me out of habit. This is indeed the era I'm from. That time had...
Never disclose any information about the storm or the era. Put away your license. We need to remember my words, Marcus. Never trust anyone, even if they're...
So this is the... It's splendid. Look at the walls. Simple. I can read. It must be a very pleasant place to work at, Mr. Call.
Oh, no. Another mating place for the young. There's nothing to like here. Only inexplicable paintings and neurasthenic lunatics. But the entrance to our venerable branch is on the left. Please follow me. Notice the guard? It's the most loyal and reliable knight of Vienna, powered entirely by arcane ritual. The greatest achievement since the revival of Arcanum in Europe. In 1662, a royal magician from London offered it to the emperor at the time. Since then, it's guarded the empire for centuries.
Ah, sir! Greetings, dear Sascapia. How's your son Tamino? I hear he's not getting along well with his fiancée.
He's a strange one. What's he doing standing in the corner like that?
My apologies, Miss Hoffman. Please hold on. Terrific, Heinrich! Just as terrific as your pathetic art career!
That's great. Best wishes to you, Sascapia. Oh, my apologies. Greetings to you, Angelotti. And unknown lady.
See, he is one of those crazy artists. Everyone knows that I only have this beautiful daughter of mine. This mustacheless gentleman went to study. I guess he didn't learn much in class, and now he's throwing himself into opera. He must have listened to Wagner and Mozart so much it damaged his central nervous system. So that's why he sees everyone as a character. Operas and music. They do harm to your art.
Is every artist like this? Scarpia, Angelotti. They are indeed characters from...
Oops! I am getting off topic. Don't worry. We've modified its original ritual to meet the need. You just need to knock on the armor 3 times, touch your mustache, and it will let you in. I forgot you have no...
First of all, I am not. Second, I am not as humorous as you think.
Fine! But that was no joke. This thing only accepts mustaches. It's a...
Just give me the list of arcanists we mentioned in the letter, Mr. Carl. We don't need...
Oh, no. Do you really want to miss the scene? By the way, have you tried the treasure of Austria?
Thank you. We already had it while you were enjoying your lunch. Now, please. And I'm sure you've received a telegram from the headquarters. You are to investigate the people around Theophil von Dittersdorf.
Okay, all right. It's a pity, lady from the headquarters. Here you are. And that's all of it. All of it. Oh, and this. 2 tickets to the Vienna Royal Orchestra. Please give them to me.
I will.
Who's Mr. Rickard?
The contact between the Foundation and the Vienna branch in 1914. At that time, people still believed the golden age that had begun.
Oh, shoot. It won't let...
You're not joking, are you, Mr. Carl?
I am not. Darn! What is going on? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, my belly. Oh, I had the suit custom made in Paris. What on earth is going on? Why is the defense system activated?
Marcus, can you read its internal rituals?
Considering it's like...
Good. It's a good chance for you to get some experience. Just stay safe.
Let's kill time together.
Sterilize. Yes, I know.
Get out of here.
Ta-da! Time for a special massage.
Where
Plant is planting.
Oh, hi.
Do this. Yes, I know. Do this. See this. What? You still don't recognize me to get you guys in the ambulance?
Where's the sterilize? Go! 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 Puppies! I'm losing my patience! Get out of here!
Hand failed.
Where Glenn?
Yes, I know.
Oh, hi.
3, 2, 1, down.
Huh? It's already over?
Oh, no! Miss Hoffman, these golems represent the spirit of the Vienna branch. You shouldn't be so violent!
Adapt, improve, and advance. Arcanum should be kept up with the times, not lock itself away in a museum and wallow in the good old days. There was something visibly wrong with this thing, and we were rightfully doing our job. If you have any concerns about this, I'll include them in the report. And I should remind you that you've spent too much time on your free will. We're running out of time.
Nein! Procedures are not the problem, darn it. You're not German, are you?
So, what's wrong with the golem?
As Mr. Carl said, its structure is simple and yet incredible. The malfunction comes from one of the components. There's an extra stroke on the enchantment. These strokes look new. I guess the staff made a mistake when they did the maintenance or repair.
Let's hope so. Now take a look at this before Mr. Carl comes out. Several days ago, a member of the field agent squad found a painting that was reported in this magazine, The Pan. It belonged to Teofil von Dittersdorf, a deceased artist from Vienna who committed suicide. Its name is The Salvation, and it was found along with a poem. The poem mentions the doomsday, the reversal of time, and the rain.
Salvation and rain. It sounds so...
Yes, and given the sightings of Manus leaders in Vienna, we believe Teofil came into contact with Manus leaders before he died, and probably learned the truth of the storm and the method of salvation. This was how Manus Vindicte recruited arcanists in 1929.
If he knew the method of salvation, why did he still kill himself? Auf der Suche nach Silenus im Walde fragte ich ihn, was ist das Beste und Wunderbarste für den Mensch? Die Rede, wo der Mensch nie geboren wurde, sagte er. Ich betrachtete ihn, den Ring des Lebens, den Ring aller Leben. Deine Hände formen den Ring, und das Urteil wird ausgesprochen. Am jüngsten Tag, in der Dämmerung, wenn die Geschichte verblasst. O Welt, sein Kopf beißt sich in seine Füße, seine Knie berühren seine Nase. O Mensch, sie bewohnen die Erde und warten darauf, dass der Himmel fällt. Gestern wird zu morgen. Morgen verwandelt sich wieder in gestern. Wer wird im Regen verschwinden? Wem wird das ewige Glück gewährt, die Gnade von oben? Und diese Lehre, das Aufhören der Existenz?
Oh, that was so moving, Miss Sieglund. Poor Sigmund, my best friend, has returned to the void. Thank you all for coming today to shed tears for our departed hero. He was a righteous and noble man who cared for his people. He was still trying to save the Arcanists on the Golden Isle before he died. He left us so many beautiful poems and paintings. Shame that the fire burnt everything to ashes. The only thing that survived was the Salvation. We were in a golden age of progressive ideas. We believed the Enlightenment would make ignorance history and lead us to paradise where everyone would be saved. The barrier between Arcanists and humans would be removed. in Vienna, that tolerant city, we would stand together hand in hand, back to back, reliving the intimacy we once shared when we first came into this world. Oh, world. Its head bites its feet. Its knees touch its nose. But the reality is, the survival space of arcanists is shrinking. We tried to speak up in our own language, but that only makes us strangers in our own land. That's why we have decided to exhibit Sigmund's last work. Not only in memory of the deceased, but in memory of his noble spirit, his sincere concern for his people, and his scrutiny of this tragic world. There is no need to be sad, my friends. He has left us with the Rheingold. We will found a committee with the funds raised by the exhibition to improve the conditions of unregistered arcanists.
The youngest and the most outstanding opera singer in Vienna, Theophel's sister, Isolde von Dietersdorf, will present the details.
I see. Why we were ordered to investigate Theophel's connections. There may be spies from Manus Vindictae among them.
I know the Vienna branch has a lot of bureaucratic problems, but we need the help to carry out the mission in this era. The search warrant, the letter of introduction, the evidence collection permit. They've provided us with all the official documents we need in this era, as well as a list of all the arcanists in Vienna in 1914. But we're not going to cooperate with them any further, because of the requirements to confidentiality. We'll only need manpower from them in the following operations. In case you spend a whole day on the A section, Marcus, we're looking for Theophil. Starts with a T.
How did you know I was starting from line A? It says Theophil belonged to a group of artists called the Circle. They often gathered in the Secession building. Madam Hoffman, I think we can make contact with them one by one.
What's happening?
I sense strong arcane fluctuations over there. I think it's a... ghost?